Bienvenue sur mon chaîne YouTube. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be cooking some Ndole, Cameroonian national dish they say. And I'll be doing that using dried vegetable because I'm in Germany and I don't have bitter leaf around my backyard. But I'm going to give you some tips on how to make that taste just like home. At first I always used to have issues cooking with it because it always used to be like kind of really hard. But my sister gave me a tip and I'm going to be sharing that with you today. So stick around. We'll need the greens, crayfish, ginger, garlic, onion, pepper, groundnuts, ndole, meat, fish, and prawn to garnish. For this meal, I decided to go with the big prawns just because also understood. But alternatively, you can use the small ones to garnish. First off, I start by prepping my prawns by putting it in a dish of cold water for it to defrost. Next, I season my meat with black and white pepper, onion, seasoning cube, salt to taste. I put in my fish. You could use any dry fish of your choice, but I decided on using stockfish and I put it now because it's hard to cook. And you can also use pork in cooking ndole. And I let it cook. Now this is the critical part in preparing. At home, the bitter leaves are washed and dried already before being sent to me. But because they dry, they get to be very brittle. So in order to give them that softness, which we love, I go on ahead and cook them in limestone water all over again, almost like we do when we're preparing it at home. This, in my opinion, works better than soaking the vegetables in water overnight. So the next step, after the meat is done, we need to put in our groundnut paste. The paste is usually made from raw, dried groundnuts which have been peeled, washed, and boiled. After boiling and blending, we cook it again with seasoning to get rid of the raw taste. It's important to be careful while cooking the groundnut paste because as it thickens, it skips out of the pot easily. The cooking of the paste can last for up to 30 minutes depending on how much paste you have and how long you boil before blending. Once thick enough, I add in my blended spices, stir, and add the ndole vegetable which I have washed the limestone off and rinsed thoroughly. Now you can decide to put more or less vegetable according to your choice. I like eating a lot of vegetables, so my ndole tends to be a bit more green than white. Now I add a bit of water cause my paste was really thick and I want to let it simmer. But before doing that, I add crayfish and any other extra seasoning I need. I also add in my oil and then I let everything simmer on low heat. Give it a proper mix before covering up the pot because you want everything to be homogeneous. And then you let it simmer. While it's cooking, while it's simmering, it's time for me to prepare the shrimps which we're going to use to garnish it. So yeah, I usually like cooking my shrimps with the shell, but I remove the shrimp line. So basically I cut on the back like this. On the shrimp, cut on the back. And then I hold the line and I just pull. So the way I cook my shrimp is quite easy. I got the greens which were left over from preparing the ndole and seasoning. Make a paste of the green and some seasoning and salt to taste. Then I put in some oil into it as well to make it easily applicable, and some oil in my frying pan as well. Not much, just a thin layer. And basically I just rub the seasoning all around it. And it goes into the frying pan. I make sure that the heat is very low, medium heat, so that it doesn't like fry over, but like it doesn't get dry when it's not ready, but it fries slowly and the seasoning gets.
Et voila, you can enjoy your ndole with yams, plantains, miondo, obolo, everything you wish. Bon appetit! Please like, share, comment, subscribe, help me grow my channel. Bye!